Welcome. This is day 24 of me asking my mentor for a capital to trade with by proving that I'm one of his top students. Let's go straight to the chart. Okay. Yesterday prediction. How did they play it out? Let's see. Let's start from your GBP. Uh, your GBP yesterday. Yeah, we formed this break, we formed the retest, we formed the rejection, and I actually took this trade and I lost. I did expect that price could have done the same thing that it have done over here. I was expecting it to close as a bearish engulfing, but I did not want to do that on the 4 time frame. As you can see, price was having the pullback to the area. I think that it formed the beautiful rejection, then a pullback again, once again to retest the structure point on the 4 time frame, and it formed this beautiful bearish engulfing candlestick on London session. Then I waited for price to give me a little bit of wick to the upside, and I entered the trade exactly around this level. I was expecting that it was just the upward wick and it would close as a bearish engulfing, but it did not want to do that. It just kept going to the upside. It is what it is. This was my setup. I will take this trade again and again if next time if it presents itself. The other pair, as you can see, is CDCHF. We got the break, the retest, the rejection, and as you can see, price formed the upward wick, and boom, straight to the downside as I expected. I told you guys I was waiting for price to give me some kind of rejection without having a body closure above this structure point, and it just left without me. Right when the market opened, right when the next daily candlestick opened, it just kept going to downside. I could not able to catch this trade. Uh, in ZDCHF, look at this, bro. Price formed the rejection. I explained this perfectly. You can go and check the previous video that I posted. Price had the break, the retest, and I was actually waiting for some kind of rejection over here, but right after the market opened, the daily candlestick opened, just left me. All of them, the same thing happened. After the break, retest, I was waiting for a deeper retest, and as you can see, right when the candlestick opened, the daily candlestick opened, just left. NZD also the same thing here, break, retest. I was waiting for a deeper retest and rejection over here, but it just left. USD also, it just left. It did not give me the chance to enter this trade. I never take a trade on Asia session right when the daily candlestick open. I always take a trade. The earliest I take a trade is on pre-London session. uh, if you are the Setting Forget student, if you are Alex G student, you already know we never take a trade on Asia session. So that's why I missed all of them. All of them, they start their movement right when the daily candlestick open on Asia session, and it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. This one, I was actually looking for sell after price reached this level. I was waiting for 4 hour to give me clean rejection, and as you can see on the 4 hour time frame, this was it. This was not on my session. uh, this candlesticks was the session that I was actually interested on to take the trade, but as you can see, it closed as a bullish engulfing. If this one closed as a bearish rejection candlestick, I would have entered this trade, but it did not, and I avoided this loss by being patient and waiting for my session to kick in. Okay, sometimes you might lose some beautiful setup like this by waiting for until your session comes, and sometimes you will avoid this kind of loss. Okay, and on the long run it's gonna benefit you, so always stick with your plan. Card C chief, we had the higher high. We formed, we were forming some kind of higher low in the on Tuesday. Price formed this beautiful bearish rejection under the resistance level, and I already explained for you guys that I was expecting that price will keep going to downside. And on the 4 time frame also, you can see how clean this setup is. It gave me the break, the retest, and you can clearly see right when the daily candlestick open, it just kept going to downside. I was expecting for price to give me a little bit of a deeper pullback than on pre-London session to give me this rejection on this area, and that's where I would have entered the trade, but it did not want to do that. It just kept going to downside, and I can't do nothing about it. USD card, it actually played out perfectly. I mean, I would expect what I was expecting was for price to close as a bearish engulfing, but if I even enter this trade, my take profit level would be over here. So this is this would have been a winning trade. Yeah, if I took it, this would be a winning trade, but I did not because I did not got my entry on the 4 hour time frame. As you can see, I told you guys I was wait to enter this trade. I would have wait for price to give me a body closure under this structure point, then it gave me a very strong bearish engulfing, and taking this trade over here, it will not make any sense because the risk to R ratio will not make any sense because this is my first take profit level, and as you can see 0.99, it's a negative risk to R ratio, and we always target for 1 to 2. If we do not have a 1 to 2, it's not worth risking taking a risk on this type of setup because of the risk to R ratio. That's why I did not took this trade. GBUSD also perfect setup. Look at this, bro. Break, retest, use the previous resistance as a support, form this beautiful daily rejection candlestick, and just keep going to upside. Exactly as I explained, and played out perfectly. And lastly, AUDCHF also played out perfectly. Price at the higher high, higher low, used the previous resistance as support, form the rejection, and just played out perfectly. That's it. Well, my prediction, most of them played out as I expected, but all of those that played out as I expected, they did not give me my entry. They just start the move very early on Asia session, and I missed out on all of them. I took one trade on Euro GBP and I lost that one. I accept the loss. It is what it is. Okay, now let's go straight to the now for tomorrow. uh, Technically it's already tomorrow. For Thursday we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs on our interest. The first one is AUDCHF. As you can see, yesterday we formed this beautiful bullish engulfing with a very strong upward wick, and if you are a sitting forget student, you already know we are a firm believer that whenever these wicks happen on the side or on the same direction with the trend, they mostly get filled. So I do expect that price is gonna fill this week and potentially keep going topside. So on the 4 hour time frame, as you can see, we are now bullish. We formed the higher high. Looks like we are forming the potential higher low, and we got our first rejection. If this rejection was happened on pre-London session or London session or New York session, I would have entered this trade exactly like this. Yeah, under this box, and my take profit would have been around over here. Yeah, I would have taken this trade exactly over here, but right now I did not take this trade. Why? Because this is not our session, it's Asia session, so we are gonna stay patient, and we are gonna wait for price to give us another entry on pre-London session. Okay, this is how I am looking to enter this trade. So maybe if this one closes as a bearish engulfing, then if the next one gives me some kind of another bullish doji or bullish pin bar or bullish engulfing, then I'll be interested to take the trade over there. So very much interested. This is one is loading. Okay, the second one is GBUSD. GBUSD also the same setup. We formed this beautiful bullish engulfing, and I'm waiting for price to give me a quick downward side weak pullback, then to keep going to the upside on the 4 hour time frame. It formed this higher high. I am waiting for price to come back and retest this previous high point, and to use this resistance level, and to use it as a support, and to give me some kind of rejection over here to take the trade to the upside. The other one, all of them are JPY, so all I need to do is catch one of them. They have identical moves, so I put them all on my watch list because they all look good. So I'm just gonna try my best to find the one that have the best entry. So CHF JPY, as you can see, we are bearish. We formed this lower low, we formed the lower high, rejected from the support resistance. Now it's being used as a resistance once again, and it formed this beautiful bearish rejection candlestick on Wednesday. So right now we also closed below this structure point. It have been used as a resistance. So I think it's just gonna reject and use this box as a resistance and keep going to downside to fill this downward wick. And on the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, we are bearish. We formed this lower low, formed the lower high, formed the lower low, and right now we are forming the potential lower high. So we are gonna wait for some kind of rejection to happen on this area to take the trade to downside. That's it. My first take profit level will be around this level, and my final take profit is going to be the downside of this week. I do expect for price to fill it, so something around this level. That's my final take profit. So we're gonna wait. The other one is Euro JPY. They are all identical. From the lower low, lower high, from this beautiful rejection. So I'm waiting for price to give me a quick weak pullback to upside and reject from this area of interest. Whenever we are below, going down. Whenever we are above, we are going up. Whenever we are above, going up. So we are below, so we should keep going to downside. And on the 4-hour time frame also, as you can see, look at them, bro. They are the same type of trade. Look at this. Look, they are identical, bro. Identical. So I'm waiting the same thing over here also. Looks like it's already giving it, but I need a deeper pullback and come back over here and give me rejection from here to take the trade downside. You see the JPY also the same thing. Give me a deeper pullback over here and give me my rejection, and then I'll take the trade to downside. That's it for today. I am very much interested on UDCHF, or I'm not that much on GBUSD. I'm not that much interested. Maybe it's already rejecting from this structure point, so it might even leave me from this point. I don't even care. If I don't catch a UDCHF, I think I'm gonna catch one of these, CHF JPY or your JPY. I think CHF JPY, yeah. I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm out. Say don't forget.